going on? Kaio-chan here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is the fourth installment of Best Of. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the anime series Occult Academy. Occult Academy debuted back in the summer of 2010 and can be summed up as a 13-episode gothic comedy series with a splash of action. I'm going to start our discussion by talking about the characters. With these shorter series, it's difficult to talk about the story without first talking about the characters involved. Our first main character is Maya, and Maya is a teenage girl and the daughter of the principal of Occult Academy. In the beginning of the series, she returns to the academy after finding out that her father has died. Because of events in her youth, she actually holds a grudge against the occult, and in the beginning makes it her goal to become the next principal of the academy and to destroy it from the top. Throughout the series, she actually gets involved in various occult-themed incidences, and through those events, finds out that her grudge against the occult is unwarranted. She later decides that she's going to team up with Bume to help him on his quest. Speaking of Bume, he is our second main character, and he appears in two different forms throughout the series. He appears in the timeline of the events of the story as a child and as an adult. His child form is known as a celebrity for his spoon-bending abilities. We don't really know too much about all of that. We see that mainly as flashbacks and through the television, but our main focus is on the adult Bume, and he is a time agent. He comes from the year 2012 and has been sent back to the year 1999 in order to prevent an apocalyptic disaster. His mission is to find and destroy Nostradamus' key, which will bring aliens to Earth and they will basically destroy everything. So in the beginning, he and Maya don't really have a close relationship. She really doesn't trust him all that much, but throughout the series, they learn to understand one another and they team up to find this key and save the future. Throughout the series, there are a bunch of other people that pop up that really aren't too important to the series, like Maya's best friends and other people that are associated with the academy. The last two characters that I'm really just going to talk about a little bit in depth are Mikaze and Chihiro. Mikaze appears to be a rather normal girl. She works at a restaurant close to Bume's house and seems to have a connection to him. She really fell for him, and she's trying to hook up with him and all that other stuff throughout the series. But we find out that Mikaze has a lot more to do with everything that's been happening around the town than we first appear. My main problem with the series is with Chihiro. Chihiro doesn't really get too much character development throughout the series, and basically you can write her off for the most part in the first 8 episodes because she really has no importance. She really does seem to have an alternative motive throughout the series. You kind of wonder what she's really about, and that is all revealed in episode 8 and beyond. And after that, it's just like, wow, you were a lot more important than I first thought. So that was my only real problem with the series, was the fact that Chihiro didn't get all that much attention until later in the series. So those are all the characters that I'm going to talk about. And basically, as I've already stated, the plot basically revolves around Maya and Bume and their quest to locate this Nostradamus key and destroy it before the future is destroyed. And overall, it's a pretty good series. It's a lot of short stories that are put together to show various instances of the occult and paranormal activity, and it shows where they're looking to find this key. So that's really what the story is all about. Overall, it's worthwhile to check out, especially if you're interested in the occult or paranormal stuff. My award for best character is a close race between Maya and Bume. The thing is, you can like Maya or hate her from the very beginning, but with Bume, he actually develops a little bit more, and you really see the change of his character. He appears to be a loser through a majority of the series, but then at the very end, he shows that he can be rather heroic. So just because of that, I'm probably going to say that Bunmei just edges out Maya for my award of Best Character. When it comes to Best Episode, that's a little difficult too. I'm probably going to say Episode 6 is the best episode because that really goes into the backstory of Bunmei and you really feel for him after seeing everything he went through as a child and you just see his life. So I would say that Episode 6 is probably the best. A close second would be the last episodes from Episode 8 on, because those are just really action-packed and they just take the series in an entirely different direction. So I'm gonna go with Episode 6 for this one, but those last episodes are definitely in a close second place. Best cover is difficult because I really do love the NIS design. When it comes to the box set itself, I think I like this side a little bit more than this side, but I just love it either way because it's just attractive and, you know, there's just so much going on. It's just really awesome. When it comes to discs, I'm gonna go with the first disc. I just like Maya more. I don't really like Mikase all that much after finding out her deal, so I'm gonna go with this is the best disc cover, but this is the best cover. So that's what I'm gonna go with for that. I just love NIS because they always have like these booklets in their premium editions, and they have so much information in here. They have all the characters, they have things about the episodes, about various other things that are shown in the series. They just have so much information in here. They put so much work into it, and you're really just getting your money's worth. I give it an 8 out of 10, a pretty good score. Like I said, I would have liked to see a little bit more development in some of the characters, but overall, it's still a very interesting series to watch, and you probably won't be disappointed by checking it out. So, overall, that is all I'm going to say about Occult Academy. Again, I recommend that you check it out. It's definitely worthwhile to see. I'll post links in the description below where you can get it legally and where you can view it legally if you want to check it out before you buy it. But again, it's worth having in your collection. And that is all for this episode of Best Of. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!